YouTube, man, what the hell going on, good people? What the hell going on? It's your boy Rex here. Today, we're going to react to WWE Top 10 things all WWE wrestlers do that makes no sense. Mostly everything. Mostly everything. At the end of the day, they trying to tell a story, so, hey, just stick with it. Just stick with it, people. You know what I'm saying? Before we hop to the video, we like to say good grace around here. Hope you have a good day, blessed day. Hope you strive for greatness. Hope everything you want in life, you're getting it. Hopefully, you're getting there. You're trying to get it. Anyway, I was gonna say that shit again, boy. I'm moving too fast, you know what I'm saying? Just a little bit. Gotta pump the brakes. Pump the brakes. You know what I'm saying? We finna hop to the video and see what the hell going on. Gotta see what the hell going on. Gotta see what the hell going on. Must see what the hell
Enjoy
going
wrestling is suspending your disbelief while watching the product.
Exactly.
Although pro wrestling is loved worldwide, there are certain things about wrestling that simply make no sense at all and defy all reasonable logic. But what are they? Well, join us now as WrestleMania looks at 10 things WWE wrestlers do that make no sense. Distracted by their rival's theme music. This occurs when a wrestler is in the middle of a match and suddenly their rival's theme music will hit, and a wrestler will be so distracted by the music that they will lose all focus in the match. This usually leads them to losing it via roll-up.
Hey, if you see goddamn your enemy coming down, you focus on your enemy. We finna get it on. We finna get it on. Yes, it don't make sense, but it makes sense. Okay? Jesus Christ.
This has been a WWE staple for the past 3 decades. I mean, does every wrestler have a short attention span? Well, the kayfabe answer to this trope is perhaps a wrestler who is getting distracted is also so consumed by their hatred for their rival when they hear that music, they have to stop whatever they're doing in case their rival appears. But still, why should this work for every wrestler? Number 9, they don't steal seemingly deadly finishing moves. It's only when you can actually think about certain moves do you question the legitimacy for them. For instance, the People's Elbow. What makes The Rock's trademark finisher more effective than a standard elbow drop? There's virtually no difference.
Because it's The Rock and his elbow is more electrifying than everybody else, okay? Okay, it makes sense. It don't make sense. Let it make sense, goddammit. Okay?
Other than the fanfare involved. The same goes for Hulk Hogan's leg drop.
See, it was Hulk Hogan. It's Hulk Hogan leg drop. It's Hulk Hogan. Anybody else's leg drop is weak. This is the king of the leg drop.
Move different from a standard leg drop. A normal leg drop never seems to win a match, other than when Hogan uses the move as his finisher. Why is that the case? Also, that leads to the question, if certain finishing moves such as a People's Elbow, John Cena's Attitude Adjustment, or even Randy Orton's RKO are so credible, why doesn't every wrestler on the WWE roster use them as their finisher? It's as if certain wrestlers have copyright on their finishing moves being duplicated, but this has never been addressed on WWE programming.
Yo, I always wanted like a wrestler. I always wanted a wrestler to like steal everybody's move. Like whatever his opponent move is, he steal it. That's what I wanted. I don't know if somebody ever came up with that or not. I don't know, but they need a wrestler that could do everybody moves. That should be fire. That should be fire.
Number 8, the Irish Whip. The Irish Whip is a move which is used in every single wrestling match, but it makes little sense.
Shut up.
The move involves the wrestler being thrown into the ropes and they will run back at their opponent. But why? Why does the wrestler run? Why don't they just fall down at the velocity of the whip itself? Now perhaps the kayfabe answer to this is that a wrestler may be able to get some momentum and perform a move when springboarding off the ropes. But the stamina it takes to do this multiple times in a single match makes the move seem completely pointless. Number 7, the no-sell. One of the biggest features of a John Cena match is the fact that he'll perform multiple shoulder blocks. Traditionally, the first time he will use a shoulder block in the match, the wrestler will completely no-sell the move and pop back up, only to be slammed down by Cena again.
Oh man, when you watching a match, it's like, okay, we know what's coming. Cause after this, you know what's coming. We know what's coming. So, I don't know. Just let me have my imagination, okay? Just let me do it.
The question here is, why would the wrestler instantly pop back up? If the move hurts, why are they not waiting on the mat for a breather? The same could be said for quick sequences in a match. Moves such as a clothesline are usually no-sold, and the wrestler, similarly to how they react when hit with a shoulder block, will immediately pop back up. This makes no sense whatsoever. Number 6, the inability to climb ladders. Now, there have been some legendary ladder matches throughout WWE history, from Money in the Bank matches to Shawn Michaels vs Razor Ramon to Triple H vs The Rock, and even the iconic TLC matches featuring the Hardy Boys, the Dudley Boys, and Edge and Christian. All of these were acclaimed matches, but even they had an element in them which defied all logic. The issue with the ladder match is simple. Why do wrestlers struggle to climb the ladder? Wrestlers, when climbing the
Because
ladder,
they trying to, the prize is right there. It's right there. But you just can't get it. You know, you're trying, you're climbing, and then you just can't get it, okay? You can't.
go extremely slow as if they're going in slow motion, and this has been the case in all ladder matches, particularly those in WWE. On a few occasions we've seen wrestlers climb a ladder extremely slowly, only to run the ropes later on. Number 5. A lack of urgency to win a cage match. Now, a cage match is one of the most popular matches that WWE
Bro,
produces.
if they just run over that motherfucker, then that's fucking boring. Like, fight, do something. Like, what the fuck?
But there's been one thing that has confused fans since the very early cage matches took place in WWE, and most cage matches have the stipulation that the match can be won by either pinfall, submission, or escape from the cage.
When the last time I
This
seen
escape
that?
can come from either escaping over the top of the cage or simply walking out of the cage door. However, when a cage match takes place, the match lacks any form of common sense. There should be a sense of urgency in escaping the cage itself, and the easiest way to do this is to simply going out of the cage door.
I can't remember the last time I seen a cage match. Damn, when the last time I seen a cage match? Because I don't even think motherfuckers even go. Cage matches used to be like epic. Like, motherfucker climb over it. It's rare that motherfucker go through the door unless they go through the door all slow and shit. But other than that, I really can't remember last time I seen a cage match.
Take for instance when a superstar in the match begins to escape the cage by climbing the cage
Why
itself.
they stop?
If their opponent simply ran to the cage door and jumped out, they would win the match, but this kinda rarely happens. Number 4. Waiting to be hit by a dive. A popular criticism towards modern day pro wrestling is the overuse of dives to the outside. A lot of fans feel like the move is used far too much, and the criticism is often directed at the move being flawed. The flaw comes in the fact that the person about to be hit by the dive always seems to
I was
stand
finna say,
an
it
awkward
couldn't be no one person right there. He finna knock their ass over. Why do they wait? Because, shit, they don't see it coming. They don't see it coming. They know it's coming, but they don't see it coming. That's my answer. I'm sticking to
wait
it.
to be hit.
That's
Why
my
don't they
answer.
just move? Why don't they allow themselves to be hit with a move of that nature? There are a number of wrestlers who try to sell into the dive, and this means that they will sell their exhaustion just before the dive, and this
Exactly.
gives them about 2 to 3 seconds to actually safely catch
That's
the wrestler
doing the
executing
most.
the move. Although the move is criticized by fans, the move has never been more popular with wrestlers themselves, and it looks like the move is slowly becoming just a standard wrestling move, similar to a clothesline or even a body slam. Number 3. Sticking to PG guidelines. Although before 2008, it was common practice to see chair shots to the head and other obscene violence, but when WWE transitioned into a PG product, this all changed. In modern hardcore matches in WWE, the violence is rather timid, but this makes no sense from a logical point of view. If anything goes in a no DQ or hardcore match, why don't wrestlers perform chair shots to the head or other sinister things such as flaming table spots or even thumbtacks? No DQ matches are usually reserved for heated rivalries, and if the two wrestlers really hate each other, shouldn't they be doing everything in their power to hurt each other? It's as if they signed a secret contract that they would never perform anything in a match that breaches PG guidelines, but this has never been addressed to the WWE fans directly. Number 2. Cooperate with every single move. And one of the biggest things about pro wrestling that is completely flawed is the fact that with certain moves you can see wrestlers cooperating. This doesn't mean from time to time you can hear wrestlers talking in the ring. This can be explained with wrestlers simply talking trash to their opponent. It means that you can actually see a wrestler helping their opponent pull off moves safely. For instance, when a wrestler performs a top rope move, the wrestler taking the move will always make sure they're in the right position. This sometimes even involves them moving closer to the wrestler just in case they miss. In kayfabe,
I mean, of course, you don't want them to land on you like they did on Jeff. No, that wasn't Jeff Hardy's fault. You don't want to get hurt. Why would you want to? I'm gonna do this right. I'm gonna do this right. Just let me do it right. I love how WWE. Sometimes I see them like get in position to go to the move and shit, but I mean, let it be. Okay, just let it be. Just let it be. Okay, just let it be.
why does this take place? Shouldn't the wrestler be selling on the mat rather than shifting into position? Certain moves such as Alberto Del Rio's stomp rely on the opponent to actually hold onto the ropes whilst Del Rio performs the move,
That's kind of
meaning
stupid.
it looks absolutely terrible and completely brings fans back to the reality of what they're actually watching.
Okay, that's crazy.
And number 1, taunts. Taunts are one of the biggest features of pro wrestling, but do they actually make sense? Some of the most iconic taunts in WWE history have included John Cena performing the "You Can't See Me" taunt before hitting the 5-knuckle shuffle, Scotty 2 Hotty performing a dance
Why they
routine
just
before
lay there?
hitting a basic chop to the grounded opponent, or even The Rock's elbow pad removal before performing the People's Elbow. Do these taunts make the moves more effective?
Yes.
Not really.
Yep.
All they do is allow the crowd to pop, but wouldn't it be easier to hit the move as quickly as possible to end the match whilst the opponent is down and seemingly hurt?
No.
Although these taunts can give certain wrestlers more character and depth, it doesn't mean that their lack of logic can't be addressed. But there you have it, folks. 10 things wrestlers do.
Man, that's when you know it get them more. You know, it pump them up more when they hit a crowd. 5-knuckle shuffles coming or some shit. I mean, they just give them more pop. That's all it is. Just give them more pop. Just let us be, okay? Let us be. Let us be. I'm gonna say this: WWE. I hopefully I might do a video about WWE, the state of WWE now. I can just see it now. WWE's in a great place. Like every arena be sold out. Man, it's a lot of WWE fans. It's a whole bunch of them. I love it. I love it. WWE. Everybody saying they're at the peak. I don't think so. I don't think so. I think there's more room to go. We still got a lot more stories. I think next year gonna be great too, cause we're gonna have a bunch of stories next year. We're gonna have CM Punk back. It's a lot going on. It's a lot going on, man. But anyway, like the video, like, comment, subscribe, share. Peace.